It is one of the first phone numbers we learn. 911. We hear stories all the time about children saving a parent or caregiver because they didn't think twice about calling when something happened. But adults aren't necessarily doing that same thing. An important lesson in today's MedWatch.
I hear quite often is that, well, we didn't want to bother you.
Don't say, let's wait and see if it gets better.
Denial is another big one, that it's indigestion, it's something else, it's not a heart attack. And unfortunately, a lot of times it is.
911. We all know it's there in case of an emergency, but for whatever reason, people aren't always using it, and it's killing them.
You get one shot at some of these time-dependent emergencies, and we'd rather show up when a patient is nearly sick rather than in cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest survivability is, less than 10% in most of the nation.
That means patients or their families should pick up the phone at the first sign that something is wrong.
Whether it's a heart attack patient that needs cardiac catheterization or it's a trauma patient that needs immediate surgery, minutes matter. Every minute that ticks by, that organ, whatever the end organ is going to be damaged due to the lack of blood flow.
Some feel they save time by driving themselves, but the cost is the care paramedics provide on the way.
They not only can identify what the problem is, they can call the hospital ahead of time so that the personnel who might be necessary to help take care of you can either be there or be en route, or if they're already there, have the equipment necessary to take care of you already turned on and warmed up, so it markedly shortens the length of time from when you're first identified as having the problem to getting taken care of.
And those paramedics are the first ones who want you to make that call quickly.
We want to get to people before they get that sick. It's not a bothering thing. You take Northflight into account, where they're staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People are there all the time waiting for these emergencies. We have the systems in place to take care of those, so we want people utilizing that system.
And if it turns out to be something that's not too serious, even better.
We're more than happy to use our system in place and treat you for the worst, and if it's something else, thank God. It's not a big event, so just as easy.
For MedWatch, I'm Michelle Dunaway.